Good morning, students. It's so nice to be back with you again after your September examination. I hope after 2 days break you are fresh and ready to start again. Okay, my dear students, so today we are going to start with this book, Footprints Without Feet. And the just two chapters in this book are left, which are to be covered in your syllabus. And today we are going to start with chapter 9 of this book, that is Bholi. Now, today I'm just going to give you a brief introduction of this chapter. From tomorrow, we will start the reading of this chapter. Now, as far as this chapter is concerned, Bholi, as you can see from the name itself, it's about a girl whose name is Bholi and otherwise whose real name is Sulekha. Now, basically, through this chapter, this author wants to tell us that how emotional support sometimes can help in the child's development. Now, same thing happened with this girl Bholi, who was a very simple girl from the very childhood, because she was so simple that everybody started calling her Bholi. This is a Hindi word, Bholi. Bholi means a simple person, simpleton. So basically, she was so simple that from childhood, everybody started calling her Bholi. Now, she was the fourth daughter of Nambardar Ramlal. Nambardar is a person who collects revenue in the village. So that person who collects revenue in the village is called Nambardar. So Nambardar had 7 children, 3 sons and 4 daughters, and she was the fourth daughter. Now, what happened with her when she was a child, when she was a small infant? When she was a small infant, she fell from her cot. Cot is a bed. You know what is a cot? Cot is a bed in which babies sleep. So she fell from her cot and there was a head injury. And after that, she started stammering. She could not speak properly and she started stammering. Now, worst thing which hit her was when she was 2 years old, she was hit by smallpox and which left marks on her face, black pock marks on her face, and which made her ugly. Her entire body was permanently disfigured and she had black pock marks on her face. Little Sulekha could not speak till she was 5. And I told you that when she learned to speak, she stammered because she had lost all her confidence because of these two things. Now, the other children, the 3 boys and 3 girls, they were very healthy, of Nambardar Ramlal. 3 boys were sent to city and village, to schools and colleges to study further. But in their house, there was no trend to send the girls to schools. Okay, so basically, the first daughter of Nambardar Ramlal was married, and the second girl, Mangla, got married when Bholi was just 7 years old. Now, Ramlal was really worried about this girl Bholi, that how she's going to get married because she was very ugly, right? But the same year, a primary school for girls was opened in the village, and Tehsildar Sahib came for the opening ceremony. Now, he suggested Nambardar to put his daughter in that school and make her study. The wife of Nambardar, that is Bholi's mother, she showed resentment of not sending the girl Bholi to school, but later on she agreed. Now, when Bholi started going to school, it was a very different experience for her. Earlier she had inhibition in her mind not to go to school. She was very scared to go to school, but when she started to go to school, she realized that she had a better life than what she had in the house. Okay, and the best part was she met a very kind-hearted teacher who gave an emotional support to her, which helped her to build up her confidence and move out of that complex which she had in her mind of stammering, as well as she had in her mind that she was ugly looking. She got very confident after meeting that teacher, and basically the author wants to tell us that how, if a person gets emotional support, how changes can come in the child's development. A child can develop because of the emotional support of even single person. So this is what happened with Bholi when she met this kind-hearted, you can say, teacher. She got such a good emotional support from her. She got so confident after meeting her that she enhanced as a child. All her complexes were gone and she got very confident. Now what happened was that years passed by. Now there was a match for Bholi, and Bholi agreed to marry this lame old person whose name this lame old person, and her father pursued her to marry this lame old person whose name was Bishambar Das. Now the day came when they were about to get married, and but when they were garlanding each other, this somebody, pulled her veil, ghungat. Somebody pulled her veil, the veil of Bholi, and when Bishambar Nath saw her face, he refused to marry her because she was ugly. He said that give me money, this much amount of money, then only I am going to marry her. And Ramlal, father of Bholi, he arranged for that money by hook or by crook. But Bholi was quite upset by the behavior of Bishambar Nath, and very boldly she refused to marry her at the time of the ceremony. All the villagers, they were very, very upset to see the behavior of Bholi. But Bholi was actually adamant and said that I'm not going to marry this heartless creature, this dumb cow, and see how this stammering fool is speaking in front of you. Everybody was shocked. Ramlal stood rooted to the ground, his head bowed low with weight of grief and shame. But this girl, Bholi, was adamant that she's not going to get married to this person, Bishambar. At this, Bholi said that she should look after her parents in their old age, and she took a decision that she would teach in the school where she had learned so much. So see how Bholi took the major decision of her life, and she was very satisfied to take this decision. Now see the emotional support which she got from her teacher, that helped her to move out of her complex of stammering and ugliness. So this is a very, very interesting chapter. We will start reading this chapter tomorrow. Till then, keep learning, keep practicing, read the chapter again, and we will meet tomorrow. Thank you and have a nice day.